Going back to school made me follow somebody else's curriculum. And in following someone else's curriculum, I understood that there are always gaps in your knowledge. There are always gaps in your abilities, and you have to close those. You can close those gaps with another person, teaming up and collaborating, or you can close those gaps by learning something, or you can close those gaps by paying somebody to do it. But if there are gaps in your life or your business, they have to be closed in order for your business to be great or for you to be great personally. You cannot ignore the gaps. If you have a business and you are not generating income, then you got to close those gaps. The gap could be your service is trash. The gap could be your branding is bad. The gap could be you have no lead generation system. The gap could be you have no follow up. The gap could be you have no legitimate offer. The gap could be you are just not the person to sell it. Whatever the gap is, you have to close the gap if you want to be successful in life or in business. And that's what greatness is all about, is understanding that gap and doing what needs to be done to close it. We have this gap all the time. It could be in your weight. You can say, hey, I'm 250. I want to be 180. That's a 70-pound gap. So now you have to understand what you need to do to close that gap. Until you understand what you need to do to close that gap, it's going to remain a gap. And you can live your entire life with some of these gaps. But if you really want to close those gaps, then you will have to focus on those gaps. You can go and ignore it all you want to. You can do everything else in your business or your life. If you want to lose weight, you can say, hey, I know I need to lose weight, but I'm over here and I'm getting a degree. So what? You're getting fatter. You know you need to lose weight. You getting a degree is great and it's very commendable, but it is still not what you really need to do, which is lose the weight. So you're trying to stay busy to work around not handling your business, but that's not what greatness is about. That's not what greatness is about. If I know my left hand is weak, I'm not going to go in there and just work out on my right hand all the time and not work on my left hand, because as a boxer, I understand I'm going to need this left hand.